Comparison of the education system and the economy in France and Indonesia. Here I will write a comparison between education and the economy in several countries, and here I choose France and Indonesia. Comparison of the education system and the economy in France and Indonesia. Here I will write a comparison between education and the economy in several countries, and here I choose France and Indonesia. 1. France education. France is one of the countries with advanced education among several other European countries. France has also become an educational destination in the world, so that it is visited by thousands of students from all over the world. Currently, France is one of the favorite educational destinations, and even ranks 4th in the world. There are about 300,000 foreign students studying there because it is said that the cost of education in that country is relatively low. France has a rather complicated higher education system for awarding degrees and courses. However, as part of the Bologna process, degrees in France are now standardized into license, master and doctoral. This is the same as for bachelor, master and doctoral degrees in Indonesia. The education system in France reflects the electivity that is also found in government and other social life. The French people and government authorize 2 representative national assemblies. Namely, 1. The Chamber of Deputies Assembly, which is directly elected by the people, and 2. The Senate, which is elected by an electoral college. Economy. France is one of the largest and most powerful economies in the world. The economic system adopted by France is the same as the United States and Britain, namely the liberal market economic system. As a result of the large investment in nuclear energy development, much of the electricity produced in France uses nuclear power, amounting to 78.1% 2004. This figure increased from 8% 1973, 24% 1980, and 75% 1990. The main industries in France consist of machinery, chemicals, automobiles, iron, aircraft, electronics, textiles, food and tourism. The ranking for the ease of doing business in France is 34th in the world. France's revenues amounted to $1,341 trillion 2012, while spending was $1,458 trillion 2012. Indonesia education. Indonesia now has a national education system. This education system is widely adopted by public and private schools. There are 3 levels, namely, basic education, secondary education, and higher education. Compulsory education in Indonesia itself is 12 years. Indonesia adheres to an open education system. According to this education system, students are required to be able to compete with friends, think creatively and innovatively. Open system learning places students as the focus of all learning and teaching processes. The education system is diverse. In Indonesia, it consists of various ethnic groups, languages, regions, cultures, etc., as well as Indonesian education, which consists of formal, non-formal and informal education. An efficient education system and time management. In teaching and learning activities, the time is arranged so that students do not feel overwhelmed by the subject matter presented because the time is too short or vice versa. An education system adapted to changing times. In this system, the Indonesian nation must adapt the curriculum to the current situation. Therefore, the curriculum in Indonesia often changes from time to time. Until now, Indonesia uses the KTSP curriculum. Economy in Indonesia. There have been 4 changes in the Indonesian economic system from the previous colonial period. Here's the explanation. Liberal democracy period, 1950 to 1957. The first time the economic system applied in Indonesia was a liberal economic system. This liberal Indonesian economic system occurred in the range of 1950 to 1957, several years after Indonesia's independence in 1945. At that time there were frequent changes in cabinet, which resulted in the weakness of the Indonesian economy at that time. Guided democracy period, 1959 to 1966. During the guided democracy era, Indonesia experienced a change in the country's economic system from a liberal economic system to an ethical economic system, where all activities were regulated and controlled by the state, be it social, economic, political aspects, and centered on the state. At that time there was a decline in the value of money, devaluation, such as the Rp. 500 to Rp. 50 and Rp. 1000 to Rp. 100. However, these efforts have not yet been able to overcome the economic downturn, especially in the monetary sector. Pancasila democracy period 1998 present and 1998 until now. The Indonesian economic system used the Pancasila economic system, where the Pancasila economic system is a development of a mixed economic system. After knowing the differences between the two countries, it is very different between developed and developing countries. It can be concluded that the quality of a country is seen from several aspects that are in it, and to realize quality aspects you must work hard.